Now if it's going to rain, rain. None of this pretend stuff. You know, the little drizzly stuff. We really don't like the drizzly stuff. Anyway, welcome back. We're in the greenhouse and we're going to start insulating the inside. Try and keep it a little bit warm in the winter. Now this is probably the last time I'm going to be using this bubble wrap, because I've had it a few years now and it's starting to lose the air out of some of the bubbles. But this is a good way of insulating. And as you all know, what I'm going to tell you anyway, you get different size bubbles. Now the bigger the bubble, the more heat it will consume. Now I haven't got enough here to do the whole greenhouse, so I'm going to do the roof section, and if I've got any left I'll do round there. And over the last couple of years I've only tended to do from there downwards, I think. I'll have to check the video, I can't remember. But I'll have to invest in some more next year, because this is jolly good stuff. It really is. And what we're going to put it up with are these clips. Now these are quite cheap. You can buy them on eBay and other places. Amazon do them. And I think you normally get 30 or 40 in a pack, quite cheap. But I do find that just the one washer doesn't seem to be enough to grip into there to hold. They tend to pop and slide down. So I tend to use two, and that seems to work fine. Right, let's make a start. Now it doesn't matter which way round you have it. You can run it this way, or you can run it like I've done across the length of the greenhouse. And it also doesn't matter which side you have the bubbles, whether you have the bubbles against the glass or into the greenhouse. Now a lot of people will cut out around the windows, around the doors and vents, but I don't bother with the window. I've only got the one. I've got no vents. I've just got the door. So any ventilation I need, I'll just open the door. And then with the next layer, just layer it on, just overlapping it slightly, and sticking the little toggle in. Now I should really write on these the sizes, so I know which one goes where, but I didn't, so it's going to be trial and error and see if it fits or not. Now I seem to have run out of bubble wrap. I thought I had enough to do the whole greenhouse, but obviously not. I've managed to get the roof done at least, and what's left I've managed to just put a bit up down the back. We've got these two sides done, but yeah, I'm gonna have to see if I can acquire or go and buy some more. But yeah, I'm quite impressed with that. I'm quite pleased, and hopefully that should keep in a little bit of warmth for the winter months. Now, one of the things I'm going to be sowing for overwintering are going to be these sweet peas. Now, these are nice fresh seeds. They're a mixed variety, and these are the seeds that we've saved from the garden where I had them all growing around the obelisk. So I'm going to be doing a couple of trays of them. Now we're putting 4 per module, and I find that's better than doing them singular, because you can take the whole 4 plants out and you get more of a bushy effect. So there, that's the first one done. Cover them up. Hopefully they should all germinate. Pop a little label in. Now, the rosemary bush that I've got in the back garden here, it's been in for many years now, and it's starting to go a bit, should we say, a bit old and woody. So we're going to take some cuttings. Now, I've never actually done rosemary cuttings before, so I think like a lot of hardwood cuttings you do the same, but we're going to give this a go. I've got a little 9cm pot. Now, for those of you that are not sure on sizes of pots, a lot of pots now have the sizes imprinted underneath, actually moulded in with the pot. Rosemary, right, let's give this a go. So, I'm being told you strip all the leaves off up to the green growth at the top. Like so. When you see it on the telly, they make it look so simple. They just get hold of it and pull it and it all comes off. But then again, that is TV. Right, next. And with a sharp knife, just below a leaf node, which will go with that one. That's it. Now you can use rooting powder. By the way, I'm just crushing the bottom of this. I'll show you why in a minute. You can use rooting powder, but it's not a necessity. But what I am going to use is cinnamon. Now, it's not a rooting agent, but what it does, it stops fungus growing on the bottom, apparently. So we're going to give that a go. And then just push them in around the outside of the pot. Right, let's get these other 3 done. Then when you've got them in your pot, cover them with a little bag just to keep the humidity in. And then pop a lucky band over like that. although I could have found a smaller one, but here you go. Now the key is to keep it moist, and with a bit of luck, in a couple of weeks, 4 or 5 weeks, they should start rooting. Now lavender's done in pretty much the same way when taking cuttings. Make sure it's a non-flowering piece. Strip the leaves back. Make sure it's not diseased in any way under the leaves. That's it. And cut lavender at an angle. I don't know why, but they do recommend that lavender you cut at an angle. Again, we're not going to use the hormone powder, just a little bit of cinnamon, and pop that in the side. Make sure it gets good contact with the compost. I didn't write on the bags. I remembered I wrote some labels out, so we'll just poke the label in the middle. And again, just cover it up with a bag. And then put a lucky band on it. And hopefully we'll have some nice new lavender plants and some rosemary. So I think that'll do for me one day. I'm going to go in. I think my cup of tea's got cold now. Yes, stone cold. I forgot all about that. Right, I'm going to go in, make myself another cup of tea and have a little sit down for 10-15 minutes before we do some other jobs that need doing. So, till next time, take care. I'll catch up with you very soon. Bye-bye for now.